Hi Leo, welcome to the Witching Hour. My name's Michelle and I'm a witch. This reading is uploaded in October, but it's relevant for whenever you come to it. I lit some sage for us to cleanse the sacred space and to do some scrying. So let's take a look. I heard the phrase home fires burning, and before I even lit this, the feeling I was getting is that Leo's raring to go. I feel like some of you want to settle down, like you're really chomping at the bit to settle down, like get married, have kids, I want to do this now. Very strong. So I'm feeling like a lot of frenetic, urgent energy, like urgency from you, but not necessarily panicked. Yeah, I feel like that's going to calm down. But you're really excited about that. I feel somebody's buying a new home or relocating. Like, it feels like a real house is what I'm getting from whoever that's for. So this reading is going to cover the area of love, security, freedom, and then I'm going to draw a card, a spirit card, and I'm going to clarify also. So the deck I'm using is Pagan Ways Tarot by Anna Franklin. Okay. I'm going to clarify with these gypsy reading cards. That's what they're called. And the spirit card will be from the major arcana of this same tarot deck. I've split the deck up into 3 sections. I'm going to shuffle each one as we do it. Whoa. Okay, love. I'll leave that one up. At the bottom of the deck for love, we have the 5 of Cups. Oh, some kind of grieving, mourning, loss. Not regret. I'm not getting so much regret from that. And then we've moved on from there to the 7 of Cups and all of these potential options in front of you. A lot of potentiality for you. The whole world has opened up after a loss. So in other words, you got a good thing out of a quote-unquote bad situation. So out of something sad, something positive is coming, but you haven't sorted through your feelings yet. Your mind isn't clear, because it's a little convoluted right now. Your feelings are still there a little bit. They haven't really left yet, and I'm feeling like you don't rush the process of leaving that which has passed behind so quickly. It will take care of itself in the emotional sense. For security, we have 10 of Pentacles there. See, you go. See, there you go. Tongue-tied, Mercury retrograde, and 5 of Pentacles, 5 of Cups, 5 of Pentacles. So if this isn't coming out of a loss, I don't know what is. You feel restricted or held back. Some of you, I'm getting there's like an estate involved, and you're being withheld from it. But I feel that it's only temporary. I think by the time this opens up to you emotionally, you'll be ready to move on. And you'll have figured out which options you want to choose from. So, and that way it will turn into the 7 of Cups. You'll have a clearer mindset. And I feel that some of you are looking for the perfect partner to settle down with. And you feel like at a rush for this, like your time's running out. But it isn't. It isn't. You might feel that way, but that's not the reality of the situation. I feel like I'm supposed to say, I promise, like someone's, like the universe or someone is promising you. Somebody with a clear mind about it, who has been through the grieving process, or, because you might not have had lost, you don't have to lose anyone to grieve something. It doesn't have to be a person, but it could be that with a person's passing, the whole life passed away with them, and it changed the way your life was flowing. It's like you're like adrift for a little while, but it's only temporary. I keep getting that it's only temporary. And it's going to pass faster than you think, this time span. So to use this time wisely, use it to clear your head, use it to make decisions from your heart. And here we have the Knight of Wands. So with freedom, it's like, yeah, when I said raring to go, this is the card that's raring to go. So here's the sign of Aries. I don't know if any of you are connected to an Aries, but you are ready to go off on this grand adventure. And you have oppression on the other side, underneath it. So I feel that you are definitely feeling restricted from running out of the gates. I feel that that's you're being restricted from you were, and now it's opening up, and you kind of, you're still getting your bearings. You're still getting your bearings. So it's like, take your time. Clarification for love. Clarification for love. One of you has ended a relationship. A relationship has ended. And now you're opening up to all the possibilities of a relationship. Who do I choose? What's the right kind of person for me? How do I even know? Like Whitney Houston, how will I know if it's love? Let's get some clarification on that. Spirit clarification on love for Leo. Fortune, see? Fortune. I think you'll know by, does this person make your life feel more full, even though they have, quote unquote, nothing to offer? This might be a person who lives by modest means, but they have many gifts. And you're going to have to evaluate, like, is this person a treasure in my life? Do they make my life brighter, better? I'm feeling, it's like, hey, Leo, you need to ask if you make their life easier. Do you make their life better and brighter on their terms, not just your own? I'm feeling that strongly. It's like you have your own mindset about how things should be in love, and sometimes we bypass thinking about how do I enrich their lives. So you have to find someone where it is mutual, that you both give to each other on both terms. And can you do that? You have all these ideas about what you want to share with that person, and they have a lot to share with you, but they won't feel like they're giving you much if you're thinking about, well, this is what makes me happy, this is what makes me happy, this is, yeah, you make my life better for sure. And you think you both want the same things. You have this mindset, some of you might, like, well, yeah, of course, doesn't everybody feel that way? And it's like you might have to open up your perspective to see, to be more magnanimous, to be more empathic with this person's needs, tune into their feelings. Some of you might be like, I don't want to do all that work. And of course, that's your prerogative. So the most important thing is to find someone who has the same values as you and who has the same things in common with you. That's going to be really important, because you're raring to go off on an adventure. Then you don't want to be with someone who's very domestic. You might say, oh, but that would be great. We'll feel like we're at home wherever we go. But does that what this other person wants? So while you're off on this adventure and you're getting this beautiful fortune, it's like you're getting this fortune. You want somebody to spend it on, but it's like it can't be on your terms alone. It has to be on theirs as well. So to me, the common denominator for the right partner is someone you have a lot in common with, like the same interests and hobbies and passions, not just a companion to take along with you in your life. You have to get beyond that mindset and, however that didn't work out, it's like, oh, I've chosen the same person. We did have things in common, but it never turned out. It never worked out. And it's like, well, you have to do both, maybe look at the things in common that you have, but what are the values do you share? What do you value most? Do you treasure this person above all else? Do you treasure this person more than the adventure? Doesn't mean you won't have to give it up. It doesn't mean that. But it means, someone wants to go into a relationship where they mean more than anything, or they at least feel that they have equal value with everything else. Equal value. They don't feel like they're, you're settling for them or that. They're second fiddle to the rest of your passions. It has to be a shared life and a shared common interest in what's most important and valued. I think you're going to find that person, but you just need to take the time to figure out what is most important to you, because just take a step back and reevaluate. And by the time this fortune is ready for you to unfold and for you to act on it, you're going to know what kind of person you want. And you might have to start off on your own on this adventure, and then you'll find that perfect person along the way. Perfect for you. And you're perfect for them, remember. Okay, we were talking about what are the most important things. This is it. Fidelity. Loyalty. Like even when you're apart from each other, even when you're gone, even when they're gone, you're going to still hold the memory of them. You're not going to mourn for the rest of your life, but you're going to still be connected. And you're going to always feel that connection to each other, in your soul. Not just based on your desire, but you feel it in your soul. So this might be a time when you're really reevaluating. Like, wow, what is it at my core essence? It's like a good time for self-awareness. It's a good time for self-awareness. But as far as security goes, that's what this card is about. Investing your money in what you feel faithful to, like not just whims and fancies, but on what's the most important. I keep getting pulled towards this Knight of Wands, where I feel that someone is going to be traveling. And it's like going to the places that mean something to you. Mean something. There's more depth of emotion here in where you invest your time, your energy, your resources. It's going to be based on loyalty. I'm getting the feeling a lot of people might be drawn to you because of this new investment in this new venture, in this new inheritance, for lack of a better word, this fortune that has come. And it's like everybody wants a little piece. Hey, remember, I'm your friend. Let's go do this. Let's go do that. And they want you to fund certain projects partially, but it's based mainly on their interests. And it's like you have to be careful to invest in your own interests based on what's most important to you, because that's when you'll find a partner who values you more than anybody else ever has. And you'll value them. And you're going to learn a lot. You're going to have to learn to get into this person. Not about doing and saying all the right things, but getting into their soul. Like you just want to just dwell in their soul. It's like, oh, I want to know what that feels like. And so you're going to have the funds to do it, the means to do it, I should say. This isn't strictly about money, but you're creating a legacy for yourself regardless of your age. I feel this is a fresh new beginning for you. You're reprioritizing everything based on who you feel is most loyal to you. And that you might, what I'm feeling is you're figuring out, like a lot of the relationship stuff is going into your security. It's spilling over into like where you really invest your time, energy, and resources, where you invest your soul, your heart, and your mind. I'm getting the feeling that this is when you're going to find out who your real friends are and who you thought were your friends but really aren't, and who you thought wasn't such a great, exciting type of person. They didn't really appeal to you. But then you come to find out, wow, this person is really solid. They're a really good person. I don't need anything from them because I have this treasure, and yet they're giving to me. They don't want anything from me. Even though I don't need anything from them, they're giving. They're generous of spirit and of heart. Generous of heart because they know what's important in life, and you're not just figuring it out. I mean, I think you had a good moral compass, but you're actually living it now, and things are getting real when it comes to loyalty and freedom. So let's get some clarity on freedom now. Where are you going? That's like a lot of doors have opened and you're like, ugh. So you already got the advice from Spirit that you might want to just take this time when all of this red tape has been gone through. Whoop, right there, and it landed on the relationship aspect. Oh, jealousy. Player energy? Let's pull another one. I want to see I feel that someone's jealous of you. Because now you've got your life in front of you. And they're like, oh, Leo's the one that got away. Oh. And they might try and come back in and say, look at all I have to offer. And you're like, you didn't have anything to offer me before. I'm going for someone who is a true soulmate. Now you have a lot to offer me all of a sudden, now that I have something to play with. And I'm going to move out on my own. I'm going to strike out on my own, make my own decisions, carve my own path, have my own feelings. It's like I am a free agent now, and I'm a free spirit. So too bad, so sad. See you later, bye. Someone's kind of sneaking in through the back door. And I think that's it. It's like, yeah, okay, that was your clarifying card, but it goes how this is going to might pop up in the area of your decisions and stuff. Don't take the bait, Leo. Don't take the bait or you'll regret it. Here is the Major Arcana from the same deck, Pagan Maze Tarot, and this is going to be our spirit card. This is the most amazing deck. I love Anna Franklin's work. I love it. She uses real people in real situations. I love that it's pagan. Love, love, love. Because there's the real symbolism of what the cards mean. There's no devil. Because there is no devil. Carnunos got demonized. Hence the horns and all of that. Oh my God. Alrighty then. The devil card just came out. This is Carnunos, the Lord of the living, the Lord of the earth, with the horns. And this is not the devil. Oh my God. That is so crazy how it just came out as I was saying it. Woo! Somebody's humming the tuned to the Twilight Zone. Doo, 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 doo. Anyways, oh, this fox is standing out to me. Oh, and it's a baby fox, because here's the mom and dad. And is it an otter or a weasel? This is a baby fox, and it's standing out to me. This is like you having to be clever, but you have guardians, and you have guardians who are helping you figure out. If you can see it, I want to bring it up so you can see the little baby. Oh, here. Little baby fox. His shoes are standing out to me. Like walking an old path. Walking. Trodden is the word that's coming up. An old trodden path. You're going to be getting into your primal instincts again. And that's maybe what you're afraid of. It's like, I'm afraid I'm going to get too lusty. I'm afraid I'm not going to be a good partner. I've been a player at times before. Or maybe you've fallen for other players, And you're like, I'm almost afraid to have my freedom. But a lot of your intuition and gut feelings are tied up in your sexual energy. And that is the case for most people. A lot of your creativity is in there. And I think you have guardians who are going to help you navigate that path as a young little fox, where you get to follow your instincts. They're going to teach you their ways of how to keep your instincts in check and balance them out. It's like you'll be able to have the best of both worlds, your instincts and your moral compass, your loyalty, faithfulness, your discernment. I feel that that's the biggest concern for you, is how am I going to know who's right for me? I'm so afraid of messing up and ending up with a player again. Some of you are like, I'm afraid I'm going to go back to my old ways and be a player again, like serial dating, in other words, or hopping from one person to the next, afraid to commit. Like you're afraid someone's going to take your freedom, but they're not going to. You've been given guardians to teach you your instincts, to get what you need for life, but to also give back. There's a balance. Him holding these two birds on his hands. They're balanced out. The badger. See, he's got all of the aspects of nature at his feet. He nurtures them. They nurture him. They give to him. Because he is their primal father. They're unafraid. They're all approaching him. They're willing to put themselves in their hands. You have to feel this way about spirit as well. Put your faith in the Lord. Whoever the Lord is to you. Okay? This is who the Lord is to me. It doesn't mean that all other religions are wrong. It's like whoever the Lord is to you, the divine masculine. The divine masculine. So that is it for what I'm feeling here, Leo. I think you're in for a fun ride, and you're going to figure these things out. You do have spiritual guidance, and you can trust your instincts. You can trust your instincts and even follow them and have the best of both worlds. Have fun while you're doing it. Have fun on your great adventure. I think it's going to be great, and I wish you the best of luck. So look at the drop-down box below if you would like a personal reading. Okay, if you want to visit my Facebook page and my Etsy shop, all of the information is down below, along with my Etsy website and my website, The Mystic Smuggler. So until we meet again, Leo, much, much love and brightest blessings. Mwah. Bye.